Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
We're having a great time here before the holidays, and I think that...
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho.
Whoa, Dimitri, did you hear that?
Yeah, because that's not
Scott.
me.
That's not you.
No.
You're not able to throw your
Happy
voice in?
Christmas,
I
old
can,
man.
but not with that kind of...
Merry Christmas
Vibrato.
to all, and to all a pleasant Christmas dinner.
This the studio's so shadowy, I can't quite see in the corners.
Look betwixt and between the arras. I may be behind here, hiding.
Who?
I appear to you, Santa Claus.
Oh, that's Santa Claus.
Yuletide jinglings
Wow.
and jangles.
Is that Santa? That's kind of a...
Yes.
Doesn't seem like a
Santa.
Santa
A
voice.
well-performed, classically trained Santa Claus.
Yeah, he
indeed.
doesn't sound jolly as much as theatrical.
Well, what do you mean I don't sound jolly?
He sounds like someone who would have come out of the Mercury Theater or something.
Yeah.
Problem here with your friend, your little friend here.
He's
He
a
sounds
little
like
sensitive
someone-
to criticism.
Yeah, really. He sounds like someone who would have been friends with John Houseman.
Listen,
Yeah.
what? I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying the performance as St. Nicholas is not up to a certain par?
Are you really saying that? Wait, take off your hat. Are you wearing an elf hat
I'll
underneath?
take off the hat, but I won't take off my prosthetic nose.
Wait a minute. This isn't Santa
That
Claus.
sounds like an accomplished in an earlier time Santa Claus.
Scott, may I illuminate to you the idea of the theater and the suspension of disbelief? Have you ever had something that you disbelieved and then suspended it?
What an interesting question.
This is a very probing Santa Claus.
Yeah, I suppose. You mean the theater, the common thing of when you go into the theater, you know that you're not looking at a house.
Thanks, man.
Yes,
When you
something
go see
that don't-
House the Musical.
Spoiler.
It's very important to suspend disbelief. If there's something that doesn't bear believing, like an elf or a tooth fairy, then you suspend it. You drain the blood and you hang it from the rafters.
Okay. So you're saying that I should just believe you're Santa Claus? Because you don't look like Santa. You are sort of a Santa Claus-esque girth.
Ah, the French champagne is not as good as our eggnog.
I swear to God, this is Orson Welles.
That's who that is. Yeah.
This is Orson Welles, but it
Scott.
can't be because Orson Welles is dead.
Perhaps what we're seeing now is a confluence of different time waves. Have you ever considered the events of December 21st, 2012?
December 21st, that's when the you know what that is, Dimitri. The world is supposed to end,
Yes.
right?
I have an important message to all the listeners at Earwolf. Bing bong, bing bong.
He's
This doesn't
imitating
sound
bells.
good. This doesn't sound
You're
good.
listening to a very important radio podcast broadcast.
Oh, shit.
There has been a polar shift. The Mayan apocalypse has come true. And there's a comet that has appeared in the sky in the constellation Orion. And it seems that the prophecies of old are here. There's panic in the streets. We have to do something about it.
I don't like how this sounds one bit.
Yeah, this sounds ominous. I don't know.
Are you trembling? Are you trembling before your God?
Not especially. It's somewhere in between being ominous and trembling.
I
before
was
the God.
sitting in a weird position and my leg kind of fell asleep, but I think
Scott,
that counts.
would you... who's your little... Hello, old friend.
Hey.
Wait, how
I've
come you
never-
know who I am and you don't know who Dimitri
Well,
is?
I'm an avid downloader, of course.
Okay, thank you. We've never met before.
This is an
Downloaded.
apparition, basically. This is crazy.
Well, how do you know I'm an apparition? Maybe I descended deeper into my characters and faked to death at Chateau Marmont many years ago.
Oh, I should say this is a presence.
Perfectly plausible, I'd
There's
say.
a presence here.
Yeah, there is a presence here. It's a lot like when Christopher Hitchens used to come here as a hologram.
Oh, you did have that hologram run, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Are you a hologram? Are you an Orson Welles hologram?
Touch me if you would. Touch my hand.
No,
here.
thanks.
Would you care to remove my little Yuletide miniskirt? My little
I'm good. I'm
white
certainly-
and red
I'm-
satin
right here in the corner.
coat.
I think we should
remove
take
my
it
coat, Scott.
The court stipulates that you are Orson Welles.
behold, two trembling demon children, ignorance and wants. You see, I'm very real.
Why are you... I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to get the premise of who you are down. Why are you here You are Orson Welles, but as a
Hold
ghost,
on.
but
You seem to
playing
have-
Santa Claus.
You seem to be playing with the fourth wall in a way that is uncomfortable to members
No,
of...
I
shouldn't play with
am
walls.
just
Have you no respect for the proscenium arch, man?
I am just merely trying to settle myself so I can more enjoy
What?
what you're doing. I'm trying to figure out exactly who you are and what. And
I'm
what
here
your
to
purpose
celebrate
is.
Christmas. What's wrong with Christmas?
Oh.
Do you consider yourself a believing person?
In Christmas?
Are you spiritual?
Hey, I mean, maybe he's not some old man and with a white beard up there sitting in a cloud.
Well,
but,
that's just
I
stupid,
believe there's-
Scott. That's idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. Of course it's an old man sitting in the sky.
It is, really.
Yes.
And you've seen him.
You have seen him, because he is me, and I'm here.
Wait,
This is amazing.
you're God?
I am the Godhead. You see, I'm like a clover. Look,
Okay, so
look under my robe, Scott. Look under my dusty
We
satin.
started with you are maybe alive Orson Welles, maybe spirit Orson Welles, but definitely dressed as Santa, and we have very quickly moved on to now you are God.
I am the ghost of Christmas fiction.
And the ghost of Christmas fiction. So
Yeah.
both of these things.
That is scary and hard
Well
to believe.
played, Scott Ackerman.
I merely am asking you simply because I want to really appreciate what you're trying to say, and I feel like we
Well,
need
I
to
understand.
nail
It
this
could
down.
be somewhat anachronistic for me to appear here.
Yeah, quite. You are dead. You are an actor, a famous actor.
Well, you might say that a lot of what's going on here isn't real.
You know, your films have kept very well. People still enjoy them.
Thank you.
Although slipped a little this year.
I'm still.
It's true.
Vertigo.
That's true. I didn't want to. I feel bad even bringing up the topic, but
Yeah,
there
I know.
was. I don't know if you've been following. I don't know if you Google yourself or anything.
Well, of course I do. I Google myself and I Bing myself, but only in private.
Okay.
I find it very comforting to Bing myself with a nice cup of eggnog.
Yes.
In fact, I have some copy here for eggnog that I'd like to read.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to do some commercial endorsements to get money for a remake of The Third Man.
You did a lot of commercial endorsements towards the end of your career.
We know a little Yuletide secret, and it involves eggnog. A handy little brandy drink. Well, handy little brandy drink. You know, it sounds crispy. It sounds crispy like an old stale box of Cheerios. I can't do this.
All right. Well,
Okay, no one asked you to do it. So,
Well, you really...
go ahead and stop.
Oh, come on, fellas. I object to this. What do you mean? You have me read these things and they don't make any sense.
I don't want to give direction because I know you're an accomplished director, but I'd say
I wouldn't direct any man in Shakespeare. I wouldn't have a cast full of mice in Othello and treat them like this. And I've done it before.
I would say if you give it another read, maybe put a breath in. Maybe break up the sing-song.
Well, you don't really mean a breath, do you? Suddenly you're asking me to remove the poetry? Well, then I merely sound like a drone or an automobile idle.
So really, when you used to do lines, you would try to do them all in one breath so that no one would ever hear a sharp inhalation?
There's a secret to acting, and that is that every word that you utter from the opening credits to a picture to the closing trailer, and I do believe that trailers should close a film.
Really? Just so they don't disturb the flow?
Well, no, I don't think you should be distracted with other films when they're clearly going to be better than whatever.
Yes,
you
I
bought a
hate
ticket
watching
for.
trailers before that because I just want to see those movies.
I mean, the best films I've seen have the trailer for that film at the end of the film, and it brings you right back in.
Yes.
You know?
Would you like to collaborate on some trailers?
I'm tempted just because, first of all, I've never met anyone of your stature, so it is weirdly an honor. I've talked to very few dead people, so today's kind of a surprisingly big day.
Who are some of the dead people you've talked to?
Strangers, and it's awkward. It's just some guy who died. You know, what do you
Some
he's like,
guy,
I was a mechanic.
Do you think this is a coincidence?
I thought it was, yeah.
Do you think it's a coincidence, or do you think that the dead seek you out for a very important reason?
Oh, that might be.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Perhaps you have a role to play here in the events of the end of the world. And perhaps this is why I've come from an alternate universe.
I do
where I
often
never
get
died.
mail for people who used to live at my address. I don't know.
That's eerie.
I don't know if they're trying to get the mail.
I
or
just got
something.
goosebumps.
Did you ever live at 8611 Orion Drive?
Something very similar to that. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm lost. But why don't we take a break?
Perhaps you're more found than you ever thought you were.
Definitely happy holidays.
You're listening.
Happy holidays. I think that's the message we can all get behind.
That's what I'm kind of taking from
You're
this.
listening to Comedy Bang Bang, one of the premier podcasts in the known universe. See, this is a lot of shit. I can't do
This is
this.
such a thrill, though, for Orson Welles
I
to
did
read,
Call this copy?
to do a station
I
ID
feel
for
like
me.
you could
There's
cut
no- there's
before
no-
he goes on the rant. I think you could use that. Have
Nothing is
Orson
worth
Welles
this. I'm
ghost.
through. I'm done with it.
Right.
You'll never
Okay.
see me again.
Okay,
Wait,
well,
can I
thanks,
get-
Orson.
Is there any way you could sign?
I'm done with the entire thing. Have your happy Christmas and go choke yourself on it.
Oh, my
Fools.
gosh.
You all look stupid.
My cousin's a big fan. Could you leave a voicemail message?
You look like a room full of
Oh, my
butts.
cousin's a fan of yours. Would you
look
mind
like
leaving a
room full of
voicemail
butts
message for me?
Sitting around on your own butts.
What? Our own butts?
Your butt and good day. Good
All
day
right.
to you.
Thank
sir.
you, Orson.
Orson. Wow.
Wow, that was pretty trippy.
That
But
was
things like
tough.
that happen around the holidays. Ghosts come and
Got my briefcase.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah,
That's
go ahead. I
kinda awkward.
don't know why ghosts need briefcases, but
And I
come.
have a number of...
It's
Oh, and now you're just sitting back down? Like you forgot your briefcase and now you're coming back
Well,
on
you asked
mic?
me a question and I only want to respond on
Okay, I
microphone or
understand.
suddenly it goes unanswered.
All right, well, can you wait until after the break to respond?
You
Would
mean
that
we
be
have
all
to
right?
take a break?
Yeah, we have to take another break. But
We
let's,
really have to.
when we come back, we'll have more Dimitri Martin, more Orson Welles right after this.
More
Comedy Bang Bang.
nonsense.
Yes.
still can't believe this.
Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Dimitri Martin,
Hey,
Orson Welles,
Hey,
or Orson Welles' ghost, or... or
why is the concept so difficult for you, Scott? Why have you not been able to latch onto this? A child watching the movie would be enthralled and ready for the second act, and you...
Could you just say what you are clearly? You are a ghost playing Santa Claus?
I could approach it, but the English language is limited in a way that the only way you could
Please,
possibly understand what you're experiencing it is to surrender yourself to the experience.
Please,
Very
I
Wittgenstein.
can't enjoy your bit until I know who you are.
What do you mean, bit? You think this is a bit? The world is a stage, and this is a sacred...
Contextualize yourself, sir.
I am a sacred ritual in service of Dionysus, the only god that anyone need worship. And I am he. I am Dionysus.
All right.
The Lord Shiva incarnate in
Okay.
glorious blue.
So someone who
That's even-
sounds like Orson Welles.
yeah, I much more than I realized.
I come to you as Orson Welles because that's how you would understand it.
Oh, that's the only way that I would recognize you is if you were Orson Welles.
Yes.
That's the only way my eyes can process what I'm seeing.
I am more than an organism, you see. But there's no way that you could understand it unless I came to you in a voice that you would respect.
Okay, so you're actually some sort of universal truth, some sort of universal law that
Yes.
I'm processing as
Yes.
a human being.
Yes, all the more reason to get me the spam that I asked for.
Spam?
Yes, a nice dish of spam, chopped up like dog food,
All right, great. Well, I think
garnished with some limp celery.
This makes a lot of
His writer, I mean, when you're from another dimension, the writer gets complicated.
once you're in this dimension, I mean, you have weird tastes.
You don't know what's going to happen. It
You know.
messes with your
Well,
taste
that's
buds.
Maybe he grew
Your
up on
opinion.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have another guest here.
I grew up in a blizzard with a little toboggan that I used to skate around on. A little
no,
sled.
that's Citizen Kane.
No, that was my childhood. you
No,
see.
all right. You did mention you're a stand-up comic, and
Yeah, I guess
Dimitri and
it's
I have
parallel
done that.
development.
You know what
Someone
I
else can
mean?
have the same thing.
Yeah.
You're a
'cause-
whore. You're a dirty whore.
Orson,
I think
please.
I don't know if that's what she's
Well,
looking
that's
for.
what you do at comedy shows.
No.
That's the tradition.
How would you feel if someone had shouted that? I mean, I know that you're not actually Orson Welles. But you're some kind of
I take
universal
on this-
beyonder.
I take on the same trappings as him.
Yes.
I would love
How
it.
would you feel when you were creating the universe if some other kind of being or god were to call you a whore?
He did. This universe that you inhabit was created partially as a result of heckling. And we've come to an arrangement with those who said we shouldn't have done it.
Well,
We
you're-
told them to go back to their own universe and put their heads in their asses.
You're familiar with the stand-up form.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm familiar with the frogs of Aristophanes.
He created the whole
I know
thing.
the great
course he
plays
is.
of Moliere.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot like that. Nancy, you remind me
The
of sort of
misanthrope.
an early Moliere.
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that. Do you want to hear another joke?
I'd love to hear it. I
There's-
love to laugh. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'm into it.
No, but I'll stay for the drink minimum.
I think I can picture your house. It's red, and there's like numerous washing machines on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have 17 cats.
Yeah, then I definitely know your house.
But
So
I
there's
can't
10 cats who don't have a washing machine that corresponds to them, but there's 7 cats
Some
that
good
have
math, yes.
that have washing machines that they're able to scratch about in.
Yeah, I never thought about it like that, but that makes sense. Yeah.
Are these operable? Are they operable washing machines, or are they relics of a time when America was a greater power?
I believe Nancy said they were inoperable, correct?
They don't work.
Do you mean that?
Orson can really relate things very quickly to larger issues.
Yeah, you really can.
Well, yes, you understand that theater and arts are only
Also-
merely here to serve the interests of mankind.
You have the macro view that only a god has, I believe.
I sit in my splendor. You'll notice that I have 7 arms on each side of me.
Yes.
I didn't want to say, I didn't know that you were sensitive about that, but it looked like
Well,
you had
no, why
extra.
do you think I would show them to you if it wasn't obvious?
Well, they seem.
I have 7 arms. Some of them are dingling me, and some of them are feeding me delicious treats.
Wait, some of them are dingling you.
Yes, you notice you don't see all of my 7 arms. Some of them are hidden and very busy.
He's like texting with a few of them at the same time.
I'm gonna have my own show.
A talk show or a sitcom?
Both. And they're gonna give me a sitcom show, and then I'm gonna get a talk show after
Who
that.
is they? Who is this
The
they?
people.
Yeah.
The people who do TV. Do you know what my favorite TV show is?
What? Mash. Potatoes.
It's Magnum PI.
Orson's so hungry all the time.
I prefer Magnum Pie. Magnum P-I-E.
Yeah, I like Magnum Pie without the. It's more of a
Slice
math.
into it.
It was a kind of a Greek math show.
Scott,
Very
this is how the world ends. This is an evolutionary leap. Get on board with
Your
it.
mind is just at a totally different level for me. I can't quite
Scott,
relate.
get on board. This is 2012. This is the future. This is the end of the long count calendar. I don't know. I can't help you if you haven't been reading the I Ching like you were supposed to.
Are you in touch with Nostradamus still, or was that?
We write letters, but we had a falling out some years ago.
Oh, Jesus. I'm a fan of both, but I'm not going to pick sides. You're here, so I'll go with you. But
Why do you like a Magnum PI so much?
Because in our basement, I found a box of video cassette tapes. And
VCTs.
they say Magnum PI. I watch that because we don't have cable.
Right.
Yeah, I
you
feel
don't
like-
actually have a reception that gets TV shows. You just have a bunch of old tapes.
Yeah, that they're in my basement.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that's
a big.
the best
I'm
show.
a big fan of basements.
Yeah, I should do that. Oh, let me make a joke.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
do you
Did you
got?
ever notice that a house has a basement?
I have noticed that.
Yeah, certain
Yes.
houses, certainly.
Yes, it's taken
You
for
guys
granted.
know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. So you have to say that after.
I don't like being
Yeah.
cajoled.
Yeah, it's funny how you can steamroll an audience with confidence, even with that bit. It's like, oh, I'm laughing, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, what am I even laughing at? Like, her confidence just kind of steamrolled me.
Is there
right
a
into-
twist?
Yeah, definitely.
Is there a twist
I
of
have-
any kind? Do any of your observations take then a unique twist that maybe we haven't seen before?
Yeah, I think so. Don't you hate it when a house has a basement? You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, but see, that's where we are. Instead of that, you know what I mean, you have to be specific there. You understand, yes?
Yeah.
You have to tell us what you mean because we don't know.
Okay.
I know because I understand where you're coming from. But none of us know on a human plane. None of us are going to know. So you have to tell us what it is that we know. Do you see this? You see, you understand.
Yes, I know.
See, I believe anyone can be taught to be a brilliant actor. And
I
think
know.
we're
Now
I don't know that she's trying to be an actor. She's trying to find.
I could do
Well, you know,
that.
it's the
I'm
same
good
thing.
at that. I could do that.
you are. I think you're a
Can you
natural.
Thank you.
unteach it
Oh.
Unteaching.
once you know it? I mean, that's
That's
true.
That's what we sacrifice in this. All of us here in our own
Demetrius,
ways.
I think you're really a master.
Well, we're all bringing something valuable, clearly here, to the industry.
Right.
But
Interesting.
once the Faustian bargain that we enter into. You know
Wow,
what I
man,
mean?
this show is blowing my mind.
It's because of the holidays. It
There was-
always
Yeah.
happens.
There's a very important reason that you were here, Demetrius, and I told you at the beginning.
I appreciate
And
it.
it's because you will take us into the new world.
Really?
Yes.
So, shit.
Well,
I thought I was just
You're the
promoting
herald?
my.
No.
I thought I was like promoting my book or whatever.
No.
Sounds like you're the shepherd
Dump
that
that.
will lead us.
Dump that. You're the savior of the universe. You see.
Oh, shit.
And there's
All
a
right.
there's a pyramid, and you'll have to climb to the top of it, and then of course we'll remove your bowels and heart, and then toss you off the edge of it. But after that, it'll be peace forever.
Is that compulsory?
Well, it has to be. It's been prophesied.
All right.
But you're still on board?
I mean, depending on how much kind of lead up time I have, and if I don't know.
Yeah,
if
when's
I
this
have to-
happening?
Do I have
When's
to
this all
press
going
for
down?
it, or is it?
I'd like to do it by 4 o'clock so that I can make my dinner plans.
Oh shit!
Do you think you can give me a ride home before you do all that?
I'm not comfortable with either. I mean, I
Yeah,
feel,
tell you what,
I
don't
think
know
we
you
can
that
make
well.
it work if I ride with you and we drop her off in New Jersey, and then we drive down to Mexico together, and I stab you in a ritual of human
that's
sacrifice.
good.
You know, or even I like most of that plan. If we drop me off, and Nancy, I don't know you that well, but if you guys kind of just take off to Mexico,
Well, no, then
she could stand in. I'm still the savior, but there's kind of a
Or maybe Orson God,
substitute.
you could take her to Jersey and the whole stabbing thing could be left out of it entirely.
Scott's got a really good idea.
well, if I
here.
did that, then the
Just
universe would continue as it is.
I mean,
disastrously.
maybe a lot of us
Suffering.
enjoy the way the universe is. I mean, some of us have bought houses.
You enjoy the suffering of the children, then, that you've caused, that you're responsible for. You're a monster.
I mean, if I don't know them, I wouldn't say I enjoy it, but I'm certainly not feeling the effects of it. You know
Certainly,
what I mean?
yes. Hatred comes in many flavors. Hatred of children may be specific to one child, or it may be, I don't give a fuck, let them all die. You see, I'm the one in favor of building gingerbread houses for the poor little lasses and lads.
The way I feel,
I like that.
Yeah,
And to pull it off, it requires a human sacrifice. I'm hungry for blood.
I don't
what
know.
about a humane sacrifice?
Yeah, how about that?
You know,
Where
just
like
a
you're
little
just about to
wordplay.
sacrifice someone, then you're like, you know what, get out of here, kid.
I'll sacrifice the afternoon. or
I'm
something.
open to negotiations, but I haven't heard anything that's an acceptable counteroffer.
Nancy, are you excited for the new world order? You want things to change?
Yeah.
Really, it seems like things are going so
I
well
know.
for you.
I'm really lucky and I got a lot of stuff going on. But new sounds good. I like things that are new because it's been
Yeah.
a long time since I had anything that was new.
I would imagine
Yeah.
that in this new world, your grandma will cease to exist. Your washing machines will no longer be
We'll
there.
all
Okay.
become one. We'll all become the one universe that I am now. You see, you'll all become part of me.
Okay.
It'll be like Unicron devouring all of you.
But
Yeah.
stand-up comedy will no longer exist, probably. I don't know how Dimitri and Nancy, how you guys feel about that.
I'm mixed for sure. There's an ambivalence there. And on the one hand, I love it. You know, to
You've
live-
achieved so much.
I have.
Yeah, I have.
Just did your special.
my legacy. Yeah, the specials seems I've gotten.
Will
all-
people's legacies still exist?
Well, yes, the legacies will all be all mashed into one, so that it's unimportant.
It's like a
but
hyper-
it'll be sacred
unimportant.
and unimportant at the same time.
like a hyper legacy. It's paradoxical kind.
Yes, we'll remember you fondly as you digest in our belly.
It is nice to be remembered fondly. I mean, the digestion thing doesn't sound appealing, but the first part of it, again, you know,
And yet, it being unimportant, though, why have we tried to achieve everything we've tried to achieve?
as
if
it's a
ultimately,
yin-yang.
it's unimportant.
you know, it's
If it's
yin-yang.
any consolation at all, I will assure you that we will roast you in the most delicious way with all the fixings for the holiday season.
roasts are usually hilarious.
That's true. I mean, if Jeffrey Ross has told us
yeah,
Maybe an old
so-
Dean Martin
Okay,
roast
I'm warming up to this idea.
with
Yeah.
a human sacrifice.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess we could do it.
It's just
You
the
guys
swinging
wanna-
by New Jersey is the last kind of sticking thing here.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted to just, maybe we could, I could bring the pyramids all the way up from Palenque down in Mexico.
I don't want to be a prima donna, but that does sound like,
Sounds a little
The mountain
easier.
should come to Muhammad, then, is what you're saying.
in a sense, even just
Or the pyramid to Demetrius.
a smaller, a tiny version of the pyramid.
Nancy, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Are you seeing anyone? Because I'd like some companionship before the end of the world.
Okay.
Maybe we could go on a date.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm very fond of Ferris wheels.
I like that too.
He's got game.
But the Ferris wheel, when I'm in it, is never able to make a full circle. It usually just gets halfway up and then rocks back down. So
a
it's sort
U.
of dipping. It's a dipping
It's a
motion.
Ferris trough.
And maybe,
It's
Nancy,
a Ferris trough.
you may become a goddess.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
no.
Yeah, I would be really good at that because I know how to do that.
Well, no, that's not the offer. No, you're
Wait,
the
you
more-
just want to hang out with
I
someone
just
before
want-
the end of the world?
Yeah, just for a little bit, and then everybody dies.
Okay, I could
Wait,
be
what
good
a
at
brush
that.
off.
This is That's a rough way to go out for the holidays.
Listen, Toots. That's the best offer any bitch is going to get in this town.
Oh, my God. Oh, Orson, please, try to calm the language down.
Why? That's what got me Rita Hayworth. Did you ever get Rita Hayworth?
No. I don't.
Yes. Well, you
time.
can give me suggestions when you've betted a movie star like I have.
All right. So, Orson, do you have anything to plug besides The End of the World?
Here under protest is a reading of Album Plug. We know a little stand-up album that's available on earwolf.com called Low Hangin' Fruit. From Low Hangin' Fruit. That's not grammatically correct. It says hangin'.
I know, but please, just
why
continue with the
why
plug.
isn't it Low Hanging Fruit?
They took the G off as...
Why? There should be Low Hanging.
Yeah,
or an apostrophe at least. You don't just drop the letter and
please,
spell it differently.
You don't even have any copies, so please.
Well, hold on. Why? It's not even hyphenated. It should be Low Hyphen Hanging Fruit.
I know, but people mess up sometimes.
And it's from James. Who is this? How do you? James Adomian.
Sounds like a nice guy who might give someone a ride.
Adomian. That's a phrase that's a wearying phrase. It doesn't really Adomian. It doesn't sound right. It sounds right on the page. Maybe that's the problem. It's Armenian.
Yeah.
Don't trust Armenians.
Oh, is that your takeaway for the holidays? We're all going to be one, but don't trust Armenians?
Well, the Armenians are the only ones who are going to survive, ironically.
Interesting.
Yes. It's the revenge of the Armenians after I end the world.
So Low Hanging Fruit, go check that out on earwolf.com.
On earwolf.com.
James Adomian's hilarious album.
Comedy bang bang.
Well, here's the pyramid, and if you don't mind, I could just make a very simple incision right now, unless you'd like to hand over some bullshit from your butt.
I got a couple calls I want to return and an email or two. And then maybe if you're still here, depending on
You should probably set up an auto reply too and say you're about to be sacrificed.
Yeah, that's a good plan. So you'll just be doing that. And
absolutely.
Meanwhile,
I'll
Nancy,
sharpen my knife.
Nancy, will you just hang out and wait for him? Or?
I'll be waiting here until it's over.
While we're waiting for him, should we just go at it for a nice fuck real quick?
Orson, please.
I feel like taking a concubine before the ascension into the Godhead.
I kind of want to get a bag of bugles.
A bag of course, anything from my love.
Why wouldn't you want to get cheese?
Paramour.
It's your favorite food.
Because I have some right here.
Oh, okay. You need a little crunch.
A bag of bugles.
Yeah, because I like to dip the bugles in the cheese with them, and then I fill it up. And I don't know why they don't make that as a snack.
Hey.
They always need a little crunch.
I have a $10,000 budgetary shortfall, but if I can, I'll pick up some bugles for you.
All right, sounds good. Well, guys, I guess we won't see you next week. This is the last episode, End of the World, so
Scott,
it's been fun.
Thanks for plugging everything. I appreciate the airtime.
My pleasure. Yeah, it's been fun, and, I look forward to being one with you all.
Happy holidays.
I believe it's in 11 days.
All right. We'll see you then. Thanks. Bye.
Sayonara, suckos.
Comedy bang bang, comedy bang 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 with a comedy edge. Comedy bang 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 bang. You're listening now to comedy bang bang.
What a wonderful Christmas. What's that?
Wonderful indeed.
Who's that? This is crazy.
In the Yuletide praises.
Wait a minute. I know this voice.
Wassail, Scott.
This is Orson Welles, is
Scott
it
of
not?
Ackerman, indeed, it is I, Orson Welles.
The second ghost that's visiting us here in the studio.
I have appeared to you as Father Christmas so that you may understand me.
Yes.
See.
Well, I mean, you look like Orson Welles dressed in a cheap Santa suit.
Well, yes, you see, I have a large horn full of pomegranates and bananas and assorted nuts, you see, of course.
Real old school Santa.
It's old school.
Like Courier and I.
The vision of Christmas present.
Very good. What are you doing here, Spirit?
I have been summoned. You summon me from time to time because this used to be at one point a Mercury Radio Theater studio.
I lost a lot of that.
He's on his phone, too. There's not even paying. I guess I'll just roll into it then.
It used to be a Mercury.
This place used to be a Mercury radio station.
It was not a radio station. You see, we used to come down here, me and Buster Keaton, and slap each other. Everyone thought it was fantastic.
I didn't know that.
Well, like people would watch that. You'd have an audience that would watch you. And
Yes, there was a live audience for all programs before 1950, legally. That was overturned by Taft-Hartley.
But it was not a radio performance? It was just a live.
Well, there was a
performance?
live component, of course. And then it was broadcast over the radio, and half of it was lost. But this was considered high entertainment. People don't understand in the days of radio there was a great value being there live. Franklin Roosevelt's declaration of war against the Japanese was a masterpiece of slapstick comedy.
Slapstick comedy.
Sorry, I've got 8 tiny reindeer I'm polishing off. Hold on a second.
Wait, you're eating a tiny reindeer?
I need those to get home.
Ho! Hello. Ho, indeed.
Yummy.
Do you have...
Wait, you say yummy? I know someone who says yummy.
Do you have my money, ho?
Wait,
What money?
Well, you know you owe me your money to
I'll pay you
protect you.
I'll pay you in a wish and a dream. Any wish you want, any dream you want, I'll pay you in that.
Well, I'm dreaming for $50,000 to begin principal photography on my Don Quixote Christmas special.
Fine, go to sleep tonight and you'll get it in your dreams. Bleh.
okay, so you protect Ho-Ho as a ghost.
He's my protector.
Yes, you understand how Saturn or Jupiter protects the inner solar system.
Yes.
Such a function I also play with my large
think we all get
corporeal
that.
mass.
Yeah, what do you think of this, Victor and Tiny? This is
I just don't know. This is very similar to the premise of the movie Candyman.
Candyman,
Bitter.
Candyman.
When you
just saying.
bring up Candyman, I think instead of tasty sweets, I have feelings of bitterness. Myrrh fills my mouth, you see.
Yeah, but the same way Ho-Ho was
Unsweetened cinnamon.
captured in the earlier time for being a menace to Wild, and then later summoned through a mirror by a beautiful woman with heaving breasts.
Well, you understand there's a limited number of narratives. I can't be held responsible for that.
That's right.
Joseph Campbell, of course, teaches us that eventually anything possible is going to happen and somebody's going to do it twice.
There's the famous 5 stories. It's man versus man versus nature,
Joe versus Volcano.
Joe versus Volcano, Kramer versus Kramer, and
Batman v Superman.
Yeah, and Candyman.
Monsters versus robots. I know.
Monsters
I'm aware
versus
of this.
aliens, of course.
That's right. And nature versus God.
Yep.
Remember that movie where it's all the bats and birds decided they were going to kill God?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
Batman versus Birdman.
That's right.
I attempted
Loved it.
for many years
Michael Keaton playing 2 roles.
to get my project off the ground, Godzilla versus Orson, but no one would fund it.
So wait, so just you, giant Orson Welles versus this giant.
No,
Godzilla?
I was the size that I am now, you see.
But Godzilla was still like the size of a
Godzilla was
building.
large, yes, but he still had a problem rolling over me.
Now, without spoiling it, how were you going to defeat Godzilla in the film?
Well, you see, through the magic of theater, of course.
Certainly.
The proscenium arch would have played a great role in the proceedings.
Was this a movie or was this a stage
It was a
play?
movie. It was in a Noises Off world where you see the theater is picked apart and put upon the stage, as it were, on screen.
Mr. Wells, I'm a fellow director, by the way. My name's Len Wiseman.
Yes,
and of course,
and
you're
I'm
a
sure
hero.
that I was a huge influence on you.
Of course you were. Let me ask you.
Do you have $10 or something?
Certainly. What do you need?
I just wanted to get paid some way, somehow.
What I have is yours because you've meant so much to me and my colleagues over the years as a film pioneer.
I like those magnificent Ambersons.
You like those?
Yeah, I like them magnificent
They're
Ambersons.
still there, sitting around a fire, looking at each other.
Yeah.
Let me ask, as director to director, in the Noises Off world that you've described,
This is my shorthand. Yes, of course.
Does the story "The Legend of Sleepy Hollow" by Washington Irving exist?
Great question.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
Well, because in some filmic worlds, say the underworld films,
Or
that
Sleepy
story,
Hollow.
or the world of Sleepy Hollow, a
'cause
television
it
series that I
disturbs you.
produced. Well, it's a way around certain nagging questions that
Yeah.
don't need to be asked. It's like, so in Sleepy Hollow, it's like in The Walking Dead, nobody ever says, hey we're
there's
surrounded by zombies.
Or in Superman, no one ever says, hey, let's go read a Superman comic book.
In all of my universes, I'm constantly looking at myself in mirrors, like the end of the Lady from Shanghai.
Or the beginning of Candyman.
Indeed,
Right.
indeed. My life is surrounded by a series of mirrors in the afterlife as well.
Well, you know, in your Magnificent Ambersons movie, no one
Magnificent Amberson.
was that the theme song that you wanted in there?
Yes.
No one ever says, let's go see Citizen Kane, because Citizen Kane probably doesn't exist in that film.
Yes, that was the fifth reel that we had to cut from it.
A whole reel?
Where the movie Citizen Kane goes and watches Citizen Kane. I was 50 years ahead of Mel Brooks.
It's a period piece, and I don't
That's true.
think in the
They didn't
time
have
in which
films.
Ambersons was set, they didn't have movies.
Yeah. Although, what if they did? That's like science fiction. That would have made that film greater.
It's fun to think about it.
What if the Magnificent Amberson saw a movie?
Well,
Oh,
yes,
man, I'd
that's
love
not
to
the
see
first time I would have introduced science fiction into my works, you see.
Ah, that's true. War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. And, of course, the Rosebud was originally a transformer.
What? It
The
was?
sled was originally a transformer.
So when you see Rosebud in that film, it actually could transform into some sort of Decepticon or
Well,
something.
it could until the moment that it was burned, which was not part of the script. That was a horrific accident that I
no.
luckily kept filming on. The
The whole end of your film
the
was
end
an
of Citizen Kane
accident.
was meant to be a high-flying, futuristic science fiction robot pornography.
But fire is the one Transformer's weakness.
Yes. Well, of course, I back in those days we made wood robots, and perhaps that was the greatest mistake.
Like Tinker Toys.
What? I don't
Or
understand
Tinker
you.
Toys.
Tinker Toys, indeed.
I know, it never
Tinker
occurred to me
Toys.
that Tinker Toys was steampunk.
Yeah, they were. They were the original
I
steampunk.
suppose so. What about the Timbertoes from Highlights magazine?
Oh my gosh! Now you're speaking my language.
Sexy.
My goodness. Well, Orson, it's always great to see you. You, much like Len Weissman, are a favorite here on this show, and I can think of no one better to be here on Christmas.
You
Yes.
love film directors.
Yes, I love
them on this show.
Wassail, Scott.
Yes, Wassail, of course, Wassail.
The ancient greeting.
Yes, of course.
Hold on, I'm going to unhinge my jaw here. I was playing the part of Jacob Marley in a summer stock production, and I like the device of having a jaw that I can unhinge,
Oh,
Who
there it
doesn't
is.
love to watch A Christmas Carol in the summertime?
so I can
to
cram.
remind you of what's to come?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Only 6 months till Christmas.
Hey, it's why we watch movie trailers a year before a movie comes out.
Oh, that's an excellent point. It absolutely translates 1-to-1.
Yes. Well, my goodness, we're having a wonderful show here. Oh, he's unhinging his jaw. Look at that.
Jaw unhinged.
This is like something out of the miniseries V.
I cannot believe what I am seeing. He just took his jaw right off
It
of
took it
that.
right off. Amazing.
Oh, what do you make of this?
Oh, I've seen that before. He's my protector, after all.
Yes,
That's right.
We spend a lot of time
my
together.
faithful Sancho Panza of the afterlife,
I sit under
the
his
outer
hat.
solar system. If anybody wants to come over to Chateau Marmont, I'll be taking up 3/4 of a room. You can join me. Squeeze in.
Will the ghost of John Belushi be there?
Yes, we
Are you
dance together.
Are you one of the new Blues Brothers in heaven?
Well, I was originally supposed to be the Blues Father.
Oh my God! Like the Godfather.
Yes. But you see, it was before modern widescreen aspect ratios,
I see,
so I
yeah.
wouldn't fit on the camera.
I understand that.
they can only take the camera back so far.
Yes, the film has been modified to cut me out of it. You see.
Orson Welles.
Yes.
What do you have to plug here?
Well, continuing now several decades into an existence beyond living on Earth.
Certainly.
Yes, I would like to plug the fact that I have no attachment, sexual or monetary, to any human affairs. And
But
yet
you are Ho-Ho's protector.
Yes, and yet
I owe you a dream.
the pillars of justice and the fire of theater and art itself motivates me to haunt things pointlessly.
Very good. Very good. I hope you'll return to
So
the show.
tune in for that sometime, somewhere.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
want to hire him for a film.
Wow, fantastic.
I don't have money yet.
You're a director as well.
Of course. I'm directing The End of the World as a picture.